For anybody who was hoping that Lane Kiffin had changed, he was put to the test recently with the courting from several top college programs to try to get him to leave Ole Miss for their openings. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't know how to handle these situations right. I remember he had weirdness with Tennessee and USC, and obviously the Raiders disaster. He's just, for some reason, he kind of finds himself in the middle of drama in these situations. So naturally, he is leaving Ole Miss as they are about to play in the college football playoff, effectively screwing them over. And while I do think it's not all of his fault that this whole thing is kind of blown up into this controversial situation, I do think he could handle things a lot better. And the problem with him is that he has a history with this. I mean, Al Davis called him a professional liar and a con artist and had all these terrible things to say about him after the Raiders fired him. And that's back when he was in his early 30s. Obviously, people mature as they grow up, but like Lane Kiffin's made a lot of money. Like you see him now, he's all buff. He's talking to all these girls, doing all these things. It's like I would almost feel that he might be a little less professional now. I don't know too much about the inner workings of the whole Ole Miss situation. I did cover the team for Athlon Sports for a minute, so I'm a bit familiar with the program. But yeah, it seemed like he really had something good going there. I totally understand the desire to go to LSU. I mean, so much talent comes out of that area, so he's going to have a much easier time building a national championship contender than he did at Ole Miss. But once again, there's just so much weirdness. Like, he's trying to coach, but the AD doesn't want him. But, like, why would Ole Miss want him to coach if he's just going to go leave for LSU? It's just a whole mess, and it just seems like college football kind of needs to get its act together. Like, why are teams allowed to hire coaches from other teams in the middle of the season? There needs to be some kind of regulation put in place where coaches are off limits until the end of the season. I don't really know how you police that because the NCAA doesn't really control all of these programs, but at the very least, maybe these coaches can be a little bit more have a little bit more tact when they're doing this, because yeah, right now Lane Kiffin just looks terrible. And I mean, a lot of people are arguing that Al Davis may have been right about him this whole time, almost 20 years ago.